first match. Hello, RBW, welcome. Oh, I'm a good guy.
RBW.
Oh, jeez. No, I saw him in the chat. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. A little tired, but that's about it.
Stop being tired.
I know, right?
That is my professional advice, Mike. Just stop.
Just stop being tired. Well, you know, sometimes playing all that Kusogr just tires you out.
All the good games, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little odd to have you a little bit early, but that's fine. Well, so never mind. Yeah, Mike's here, just chilling a little bit before we get to any of the details. Oh, you know what? I think it's time to reveal a GM. Let's hop over there real quick.
Oh, right, yeah, the GM reveal.
Oh,
Oops,
yeah.
I made this one a little obvious.
Yeah, oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Wait, let me change it. No, it's not Jeff.
Right. Well, I'm not Jeff. I don't have his warlock powers.
Shoot, I just need to get this ready ahead of time. Just a sec, everybody. Calm your butts. Okay. Are you ready for the reveal, chat?
This is the level of professionalism I expect.
Yeah.
From Kusogr4nde.
Oh my gosh. Who could it be? It's RBW. Come on in. Royal Blue Wizard is going to be the GM for today.
By the way, it actually is RBW.
Yeah.
I just happened to have played the game that he handed out. I was one of the testers for it.
Hello, RBW. I think we got the psych out there. See, that was all thought out, okay? Everybody. So, how are you doing today, Wizard?
It's alright. I agree with Mike. Bit tired. All that Kusogr really, drains you.
Oh, it's very unfortunate sometimes, but you know what? It's revitalizing when you don't have to be the person playing it.
I guess it's like the opposite of Doctor. 1 Kusogr a day means the Doctor comes closer.
Your doctor, yeah, our doctor's dumb.
Which doctor? Are we talking about the surgeons from Weird Dreams? They can stay far away from me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Mike, I got Weird Dreams down to under 22 minutes.
Oh, nice.
It's starting to be runnable.
I didn't see that on stream. I just saw the part where you're getting beat up by the keys.
Oh geez, I did that for about an hour. We've got buffer strats though, Mike.
Oh.
Pause / buffer strats. You have to use both of them at the same time.
Okay. It did seem like there was kind of a pattern to the keys, but it looked like the positioning was so stupidly precise, and the timing was too, that it almost didn't matter.
You know what? At this point, well, what we do is, as soon as it looks like a key is going to kill you, you jump. And that is enough. That stops your movement. That was the hardest part about learning how to play the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this has everything to do with the next game that we're going to reveal, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. We didn't even reveal the game.
No,
no, we haven't.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, the level of professionalism I expect from Kusogr4nde.
Oh, my gosh, Mike. Don't start drama. Okay, Wizard, you want to reveal the game that you chose and didn't have Mike choose?
Wait, I thought Mike chose this one.
No,
it's,
oh my gosh.
Baby Dinosaur Dooley.
Yeah, look, it's a dinosaur. Everybody remembers
Why
Dooley.
would I choose another Dooley game?
Nobody would.
I lost from the last one.
It was definitely a game. Dooley, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Friday. We don't need professionalism.
Yeah.
We just need bad video games.
Exactly. We're just taking a break from work, so that's what this is.
Yeah, kick back.
This game is debatably better than the other Dooley game.
By debatably.
having played both, I found it easier to beat stages.
Well, that's nice. Honestly, looking at it, it's hard to think of a Dooley game that's worse than the one that we had before.
I think Dooley Bravo Land is probably the most unfair of the three, but this one really does give it a run for its money. And as soon as I manage to sit down and play the other Dooley game, I'll have an opinion on what's going on with how the ratings are for the 3 Dooley games that exist.
I love it. We're gonna have a Dooley hierarchy in a little bit, yeah.
Dooley tier list.
The Dooley tier list. Ooh, everybody get your blank tier list documents out because you gotta fill it in soon. What do you even call those? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Blank tier list?
Yeah, just that.
That's
a blank tier list.
Like a template?
Oh yeah, it would be a template. Okay, thank you for reminding me of basic English words.
You want to trade? You can teach math and I'll teach English.
Sure. I actually got a minor in math, so I would do just fine.
Okay, great.
RBW. Go ahead, what are you going to teach about English? Hey, today we're going to learn how to say Dooley. Guess what? I already know how to say it.
Apparently, you made your students play Athena or something like that in class. So you said
quiet.
it was relevant to class.
Also read My Immortal, if I recall correctly, so I really don't think I
it
can
wasn't
get much worse.
required in class. It was just suggested reading.
Wait, how can you read Athena? There's like nothing to read in the game.
No, there's a terrible fanfic called My Immortal that's almost infamous that, in addition to making students play Athena, Earl made them read My Immortal. So, at this point...
No, it wasn't either Athena or My Immortal. It was... those were 2 completely separate things.
Uh-huh.
And why would I give them an option?
Uh-huh.
If it's going to be classwork, it's going to be graded. No. It's just I had a student who was writing a paper about Harry Potter fans, specifically in the Harry Potter fandom, and I'm like, you should check out this fanfic. And she liked it. She really liked it. It's true.
I got nothing.
You got no. Well, that's because you don't know how amazing My Immortal is.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
So-
you do know how amazing it is. Okay.
So is the lesson here, getting people to read anything, no matter how bad it is better than them reading nothing?
No. I'm positive that Ethan Frome still counts as worse than any fanfiction ever written.
What throne?
Ethan Frome is a
Oh my gosh.
terrible book about
It's-
some miserable people and how they make their lives even more miserable.
It's
That's
not
required reading.
terrible. It's a good book that makes you cry. Do you not like crying?
No, because I didn't cry. I was just frustrated with how utterly insufferable the entire cast ended up being.
I mean, yeah, they're terrible people, but that's kind of the point.
I mean,
but I
aren't
can
we
read-
terrible people?
Please
have
don't
you know
write a
I'm not
book
a
about
people.
me. You're not a people?
No, I'm a marshmallow.
Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for Mike's demo to start playing so I can properly crop this. There we go. This is gonna work out. Okay, by the way, let's never speak of fanfic again and just move on. I wonder if there's any Dooley fanfic, actually. Wait.
I'm positive there is, and no, you've already made your bet, Rosencha.
It's too late. I've already talked about it. It's too bad.
We're just looping around to fanfic again.
Yeah. I've got about a 0.1 second buffer between banning something and allowing it again. It's pretty bad. It's a bad place to be.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm seeing some Dooley.
I'm
I'm seeing it in the hot 15 or whatever frames per second that it runs at.
Oh, baby.
It runs in at least 30 virtual highlights per second.
Cadis
Actually,
states
probably
that
closer to 90.
Cadis states that Dooley was the most popular cartoon in Korea for years, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that is indeed the case.
I have no clue about anything in Korea media, but if this guy was popular enough to have 3 games all bootlegs, well, I know that back in the 80s, Korea was a bootleg haven. And
Oh, yeah.
just a ton of bootleg games, Famiclones. I know part of that was that their markets just recently opened up to the rest of the world. For those, I'm not super familiar with Korean history, but yeah, to get up to democracy and everything, yeah, it wasn't a fun time for South Korea. I'll just say that much.
Okay,
And it was,
well,
like,
you know
somewhere
what?
in the 80s when they happened.
I need everybody to get ready to spam some emotes. Find all the dinosaurs you can. And now we are spamming those and doing the countdown in Discord. Best of luck to the players. We've got an hour of this game here. You can also spam whatever else you want. Whatever, I don't care. I like emotes.
Yeah.
Spam.
Dinosaurs, fireballs.
Rawr.
I mean, Rosencha's always a fan of butts.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
butts are good.
Superman, if you happen to have an emote of Superman,
Wait, why Superman?
you'll see.
No, do you kill Superman in this? Oh no.
You'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, it looks like most of the players are off. My own mic is doing a reset. I'm not completely sure why, but that is okay.
It's fine. That's of little consequence. So what we're gonna see is that the game's a pretty simple side-scroller. There are shops you can go inside. You have to be aware that you can go inside them, and it's a complete roll of the dice, or it's actually rock, paper, scissors, but it goes by so fast you can't actually determine what you're going to get. And if you win, you get your choice of 4 items. The 2 guns on the left are both very good, but you have a limited time with them. On the right is a health restore. And the plane lets you fly a plane. There are auto-scrolling shmup stages where you can't fly the plane if you win.
I like the wiggle when you go into the house, though. It's just good. Do a little butt wiggle.
The plane is also a temporary power-up, much like the 2 guns. One of them's a piercing laser, the other is this short-range flamethrower.
Yeah.
But because all 3 of those are limited time power-ups, they last just about enough time to get to the next one of the building. I believe every level has 2 shops and then a boss.
That sounds right.
I do have a question, though, because there is a charge gauge at the top. Is that from holding attack, or does it just automatically fill up?
That's from holding attack, but it's really weird because after you let go of attack, it almost feels like you have to press attack again to fire it.
Odd. It
doesn't feel very responsive, and Tetsuya's already on the 2nd level.
Nice. Tetsuya is a strong player here. I'm not too surprised that Tetsuya is already off to a good start.
Yeah, these are all fairly strong players. These are 12-pointers, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
I know that Puexel is a 1st and 4th placer, because he placed 1st in his first game and then got 4th in Beavis and Butthead, because that game is butts.
It's so bad! Wow. How could you
Mystery
give that?
Convoy.
Oh yeah, Mystery of Convoy for the...
Yeah.
For the
Which
Famicom.
means that both of
Mile Mike,
Yeah,
I know,
here.
got second in Exo Squad, because that's another game I gave out. Not too sure about the other two.
Yeah, my own Mike also played Brian the Lion and took third in that one.
That
You know,
is not a good game.
I've blocked that out of my memory already. I have no idea what that is.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this. Both Tetsuya and Adamant Arcvile are getting very good item luck. The first 3 or 4 times I went inside shops, I just failed, and I thought it was completely rigged against you. It just turns out I just had really horrible luck.
I mean, it is rigged against you. You really don't get a chance to pick which of the 3 hands you're throwing. So.
Oh no, you don't. It's way too fast.
Yeah.
And Poexel has game overed.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I'd continue at this point, because you just go back to the beginning of the stage. So it's
Yeah, I think that's a waste of credit.
yeah.
You do have limited credits.
This is the wrong Dooley game, NPC, but I'm not the GM, so I didn't hand this one out.
Yeah, why would you think he was the GM, huh? Must not be paying attention.
Yeah, NPC.
Oh, Tetsuya looks
It was almost Jeff at one point. So Tetsuya has died. That boss actually isn't too tough, but you do need some health because it's kind of random when the boss pops up. So sometimes you'll just run over its head as you're trying to run behind it for free shots. It is worth noting that charge shots are better DPS than your normal weapon. It's just better to use your normal weapon when just walking through normally.
Yeah.
Just because there's just waves of enemies everywhere.
Yeah, I was wondering if the charge shot would actually be worth it, but if so, awesome.
Yeah, no, the charge shot is good. It's just that there's so many enemies that you want to just be dropping them as fast as possible, and because they'll attack you from both sides, the charge shot is not a surefire thing.
Yeah. I mean, charge shot is good when you have the opportunity to use it, like Tetsuya does, but if you're surrounded on both sides, then you just kind of have to mash. Although Tetsuya is doing a good job of dealing with Stage 2 this time. However, Adamant Arcvile has made it to the boss with more health than Tetsuya, so we'll have to see if he does a little better than Tetsuya does. So what's worth noting is
the
that
boss is down.
After the second stage, the next 2 stages are auto-scrolling shmups, and now you're gonna know why Superman is a thing.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, Adamant Arcvile has moved into the lead then.
That's right. The other thing is that now that you have the plane and it's a permanent fixture, it's not selectable as a power-up in the quote shops anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually crossed out. Yeah,
I think
and what's...
Sorry.
Oh no, it's nothing. So this shmup stage I didn't find too bad. It's really the next one that's really rough. Oh yeah, there's Superman right there. There's more Superman.
Ah, what a good
He's
guy.
not quite the Man of Steel. Maybe Man of like aluminum right now.
Aluminum.
He kind of crumples easily.
I was gonna go with tin, but aluminum is probably more apt there, yeah.
Alright, so Tetsuya is on his second attempt of the boss. He's a little low on health, but he can still do this. It takes something like 7 or 8 charge shots, I want to say. And yep, Tetsuya is past the boss.
Not bad.
And the Arcvile from the shop chooses to go the laser. That is a good weapon to go for. Has good range, pierces, does good damage.
I see there's a timer, though.
Yeah, the timer is for how long you can use a laser.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's for your temporary power-ups. There's no actual time limit in the stages.
You'll probably just die before you get a chance to just sit there long enough, so I wouldn't be too worried.
Why do you do rock, paper, scissors in the store?
I don't know. I guess Dooley is a dinosaur, and dinosaurs don't believe in currency, and therefore rock, paper, scissors with the merchant to have a chance.
That character is like someone from the cartoon who, I guess, Dooley plays rock, paper, scissors against, because he also shows up in the Master System game, and you have to play rock, paper, scissors against him in that too.
I mean, that's fair enough. Hey, Puexel and Myomike are on the second stage. Tetsuya and Adamant Arcvile are on the third stage. Now, it still is very early on. Everything could change. Honestly, you know, we've seen these players all do pretty well in at least one of their matches. Until one of them got Beavis and Butthead. Mike.
I have no regrets. You know, when you get the double veto. I mean, the second game was Time Slip, you know, a debatably better game.
Oh, wow. I like the debatably better. Yeah.
I mean, you don't die as fast.
Hey, Tetsuya opted to not go to the shop. Rather, he's just gonna plow through this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so Adamant Arcfire was doing really well in the beginning of the stage, but then the stage really ramps up towards the end with just tons of Supermen, tons of bullets, and while he's the man of aluminum, throw enough aluminum at someone and they're gonna get hit by a can or two.
Yeah. There's the boss.
Alright, so this boss is actually really simple, but figuring out the pattern, it does take a little while. It looks like Adamant is figuring out pretty fast.
That is a game over, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Didn't figure out the pattern. So basically, when it's going down, you want to stay above it, and when it's going up, you want to stay below it. Because the laser hitbox lasts for so long. And this game has no checkpoints, so when you continue, you go all the way back.
This game also doesn't have any lives.
Wait, none? You don't have any extra lives?
Nope.
Nope.
You die, you get a game over.
Oh no.
You use up a credit.
Well, that's not great. You know, at the same time, this is really gonna, like... Oh, Mike getting a game over right there as well.
Myomike jumped into it.
Oh, that's rough. It looks like, Puexel might have had a game over too, because he has full health right now, yeah.
So, quick question. As far as I can tell, hitboxes do not look good in this game. Especially with, the bouncing spikes.
Your hitbox is really big. So Tetsuya made it to the boss with a ton of health.
Oh, yeah.
And if Tetsuya just figures out the pattern in a decent-ish amount of time, then he will easily take the lead here.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like he's figured it out.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. So
this boss does take a lot of hits, so it's really just a matter of patience right now.
Yeah, thankfully though the pattern's really straightforward once you get it. So.
And there we go. The giant blimp duck is down.
So RBW, did you ever beat this level?
What, the fourth one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Uh-oh.
I died right before the boss several times and decided, you know what, that's good enough.
Yeah, so this level is way meaner than the third level. There's just way more enemies, and there are these planets that take a ton of hits. Like, even if you throw a charge shot at the planets, or maybe they're supposed to be asteroids, but they're basically planet-sized asteroids.
I was gonna say, you have to go and destroy some planets? Wow, that's not very, very cool.
I mean, they are red, so it could just be Mars hurtling at you over and over and over again.
Also, those robots, the one that just showed up,
yeah,
is completely terrible because towards the end of the level, just an entire swarm of them come after you.
Yeah, so dealing with, like, one or two robots at a time is fine, because they just fire at your vertical position, so you can bait the laser. Tetsuya not going for the in-balloon... I think he probably thinks it's an enemy or something when it's actually the store.
Yeah.
This might actually end up screwing him over.
We'll have to see. I think part of him just doesn't want to waste time.
I don't think that's it. It's definitely worth going inside the shops.
I mean, worst case scenario, you lose a few seconds and get nothing.
There's
Best
so
case
many
scenario,
planets.
you get a weapon.
Oh yeah, there's so many planets, and it only gets worse.
I'm glad that
because there's going to be planets, and then like 5 robots at once.
One of these planets has to be Krypton. You're the reason Krypton exploded, not because of the supernova.
Okay, Tetsuya, whether on purpose or by accident, did get inside.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh yeah,
see, would have been really good.
It would have been.
Oh
and
yeah.
Honestly, like getting the power-ups late game is much better than getting them early game. You don't really need them early game once you know the stages.
Yep.
Because, for example, I died in stage 1, my first time through this game, but then I didn't die again until like stage 7 or 8, but I got really close at times.
Now, I do want to say, Quexel is currently in last, but based on previous playthroughs that he's had, he's often made a lot of progress right towards the end.
Yeah. Also, it's worth noting, Admin Arcvile is in stage 4, and Tetsuya just game overed, so even though Tetsuya has made more progress, in a sense they're tied because...
Oh yeah.
Arcvile can potentially make more progress than him on his first run. We'll just have to see how well he does.
Oh, watch out! Oh my, stressing me out there.
Well, I mean, what's nice about this game is that unlike, a lot of more tightly designed shmups, you don't die in 1 or 2 hits.
Oh, thank goodness.
You still have the health bar. Yeah, it helps that Dooley's... I mean, it doesn't help that Dooley's hitbox is essentially his sprite. It's maybe slightly smaller than his sprite. That's about it.
It's big enough that weaving through bullets is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even weaving through the planets is really difficult, and I've been hit constantly doing that. Tetsuya dodging the balloon again, even though he definitely went inside the shop.
Like I said, I think he knows, and he's just avoiding it.
I think he just feels the time isn't worth it, but... honestly, any weapon power-up in this area makes dealing with the planets and the onslaught robots much easier.
These planets are so bad.
It makes a ton of difference. Like, the difference between your normal shot and the laser is just ridiculous.
Same with the flamethrower.
Yeah, true. I didn't use that one as much, but that one seemed really good, too.
I mean, it's just a matter of do you want the penetration of the laser, or do you want the rapid killing of close-range things?
So Adamant Arcvile having the same problem as Tetsuya, getting the good luck early game, getting the bad luck later in the game.
That's a game over.
Second chop as well, so this does not look good for Tetsuya.
It's just amazing how many enemies are showing up in this stage.
Yeah, in a sense that's kind of really impressive, because I didn't know the MSX could handle this many sprites, and the frame rate, as bad as it is not really stuttering or anything.
Yeah.
So, after this wave of like 5 or so robots, just all hammering you with lasers, that you get the boss after this.
Oh.
So he's close to the boss, but the problem is he going to even survive?
Nope.
No, because again, it's just... the robot onslaught with planets shielding them makes it very difficult to get through.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. So it looks like everybody at least has made it to the first auto-scroller. Honestly, I think everybody's gonna get a full game over during this playthrough. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, definitely.
Agreed. Adamant Arcvile has managed to get a laser, and the difference in clearing power is really apparent.
It's ludicrous.
It's absurd.
Holy crap, this is like the Death Star style of laser, Planets don't stand a chance.
Exactly. You have a literal planet buster.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, go for the Planet Buster. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why going inside the shops is so crucial here, because if you get one of those items, it just makes preserving your health so much easier.
Oh, wow. Double.
Oh, wow, he won again.
Double item pickup. Goes for the full health.
Nice.
I don't know if I would have done that. He was already near full health. He only took 2 hits.
Yeah, I agree.
And the laser would help out so much here.
Yeah, but he hasn't seen all of the terribleness that's to come.
Yeah. Oh, and if you think this is bad.
Uh-oh. I'm a little concerned, Mike.
Mike kind of
Well,
lost
I won't
when he
spoil
found
it.
out he beat the stage, so I'm going to let that be a surprise for everyone.
Oh, good.
I just hope someone beats stage 4, because there's a really funny English message that happens after you beat stage 4.
Yeah, I think someone's gonna beat this, honestly. I haven't seen the boss.
I mean, we're less than a third of the way through the match, and they're already on stage 4, so even if they game over, they still have plenty of time to get back up here.
Oh, yeah. Adamant Arcvile has gotten through a lot of these robot mice. Is it boss time? It is.
It looks like it's boss time. So this
boss
no. is so... its pattern is just so erratic, I don't understand its movements. And he's in a really dangerous spot health-wise.
Yeah, that's
like
really bad.
It seems like he homes in on you.
Movement. Oh, you just barely dodged it.
No! There he goes. Like, yeah, it seems to follow you around and then stop after a little while.
Yeah, but it's so big that it's really hard to dodge. So it's worth noting that that puts him in first, and he has another attempt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poexel and Tetsuya are back to stage 1. Not a huge deal.
Yeah. While Poexel is either in 3rd or 4th, he still has plenty of time to catch up.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not concerned about Poexel. He can definitely move up. Since I think everybody else is going to get at least one full game over. Like, Adamant Arcvile might be able to beat the boss this time. He just needs to go for the lasers instead of full health if he can manage to get it.
So it looks like Mayo might game over it on the 3rd boss, but that might give him enough information to be able to beat the 3rd boss this time.
Oh, yeah. Zeal, thank you. Come sit on down. Thank you for that raid. Hopefully you all are excited for Dinosaurs destroying the planet Earth and the solar system.
Earth is that red?
Well, no, it's Mars and the other planets.
The other Marses.
Yeah,
the other Mars planets.
I don't know. I've never been to space. And I'm colorblind. No, I can tell these are red. I can tell they're red. But who knows? There's probably some universe out there that has 50 Marses flying around the sun.
Are you red-green colorblind, or...?
Yeah, like not super red-green colorblind, but enough that it sometimes matters.
Ah.
Okay, this time I think health is not a bad choice.
Well... Too bad.
Well, I can tell Adamant Arcvile lost the shop game because his reaction is ah. And yeah, it's really just RNG. There's, I mean, maybe if you have super good eyes, maybe you can determine it, but I don't think so.
I don't have no idea how you could possibly be able to do it, given how fast the
you gotta play the
paper,
mind
scissors
game.
run.
Gotta play a mind game.
Alright, so
You
Poexel
rock, paper,
is on
scissors,
boss
scrubs.
1 with plenty of health.
Okay.
So it looks like
He's good.
Boss.
Yeah, he did just fine.
And Tetsuya is also past the boss, so...
I like that it
both...
plays Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care when you when you beat the boss.
And that's a full game over for Adamant Argyle.
Ah, that is rough, but not unexpected. I don't particularly like this music, I'm gonna say that. Like, the tune isn't offensive, but there's something about this music note that like this sound font. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there's something wrong with this. It sounds bootleggy. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it is a bootleg. Although, to be fair, for a bootleg, this is definitely one of the more playable bootlegs.
Okay, well, good. Sorry, I just did a Google search trying to find some information, and I found something that definitely is not going to be family friendly.
I don't want to ask.
I won't tell you. I just can't stop laughing at this point. Well, yeah, really, there's very little information about this game that I can see, other than, hey, guess what? It's about Dooley. That's about it. Apparently, it was made by a company called Dow Infosys Corp. They made some other games like another creepy Dooley game, or how about yet another creepy Dooley game, or
one was Dooley Bravo Land,
or a game called
Mike knows all too well.
Oh yeah. How about Street Hero? Be a hero.
That has got to be one of the most generic names I've heard for a game.
How about The General's Son?
Oh, it's worth noting that My Oh Mike made it to stage 4.
Nice, my oh Mike.
Welcome to space, my Mike.
Hey, it looks like we have somebody coming in from the GDQ tourney. I'm glad that you managed to watch some of that and that you're coming here for the fun. The 4-player matches get a little intense because sometimes we can pay attention and sometimes we really can't. But luckily, this game is visually straightforward enough that I know exactly where the players are. My oh Mike currently on stage 4. Adamant Arcvile and Tetsuya have also made it to stage 4. I'd say Adamant Arcvile is in the lead at this point. But My oh Mike has the possibility of moving into first. I don't think it's going to happen because of how terrible this stage is.
Yeah, but we'll see. If he gets some lucky shop drops, he could be good to go. Okay, got a tie. Oh, no, he lost.
It happened. That's rock, paper, scissors for you, Mike. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Well, okay, I'm glad you are.
Maybe that's what they mean by living under a rock, that you've never experienced rock, paper, scissors, and you don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah. I worked for a company that gave away prizes at one of their dinners, and I think for the really big good prize, they made everybody play rock, paper, scissors. And then if you were eliminated, too bad. Other people got to play rock, paper, scissors until they were down to the last 2. Bring them up on stage in front of everybody.
Alright, well, My oh Mike does get the second shop.
Ooh, that was a very small health refill.
Well,
yeah, no, the health refill is not big. It's like 4 hits at most.
it almost feels like it's probably better to just go with one of the weapons. Unless you're like right at the end of your health.
Yeah, unless if you're pretty low in health like Mike is, I would say as long as you have half health or more, I would definitely go for the lasers or flamethrower.
Agreed. Also, Kate is giving us the hot info dump
Yep.
DAO Infosys licensed games from Color Dreams and Tengen to port them to the Korean market,
What?
including Baby Boomer and Menace Beach.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh,
That's
I
what
want to play
Beta
the
says.
Korean versions. Like, did
I'm
they go
sure
to
they
the
play
NES?
Exactly the same.
I want to know if they went to the MSX, though. Because if so, ported Color Dreams to the MSX is like my dream, okay?
The scrolling is already bad enough in those games.
Oh, I don't care. I want to play
You
them.
don't need to make it worse.
Anyways,
Game overs.
maybe a dream is a wish the heart makes, and my heart is currently saying Color Dreams for the MSX.
Okay, well, my own Mike's dreams have been squashed a bit. He got a game over, so we're basically just looking at the players trying to remake progress now. Although they're making really quick progress back.
Yep.
There, 3 out of 4 are already on stage 3. We'll have to see how they all do once they get to stage 4. That's definitely been the stage that's tripping them up. They're definitely going to want to learn how to bait the lasers from multiple robots effectively. It's not always possible to dodge them all, but you can definitely dodge a bunch of them, and that would help minimize the damage.
I think Poexel's having his first try against the Pirate Duck Blimp.
I want to say he made it before.
I don't recall.
He didn't beat
but
it,
he
at
game
least.
over.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like he's figured out the pattern, and he has a ton of health. So, I think he's going to make it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. So, the thing is, the first 2 stages are pretty quick once you know how to do them. 3rd stage is a little bit longer just because it's an auto-scroller, nothing you can really do to speed it up. 4th stage, same thing, but Poexel is getting his first look at this stage 4.
Welcome to Space, Poexel.
It's a cool place. Like, literally, it's very cold.
Where no one can hear you scream, but you can still type in Discord and scream, because that's what Admin Archvile did.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Chat, you are also welcome to scream if you so feel.
You can scream for them.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and scream. We've got half an hour left where we're just trying to be heard in this world.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately they're still at the point where even if they had a full game over, they could probably make it back here, but if a player were to progress past here and the other player's game overed in stage 4, it would be really hard to catch up. So I would say this is actually a crucial point in the match right now.
Poexel lost rock, paper, scissors. That's a little bit concerning.
Wow. That is concerning. Yeah, it seems like everyone's getting really bad luck in stage 4 when it comes to the rock, paper, and scissors. I don't think I've seen anyone win the shops 2 times in a row in stage 4, which honestly makes a big difference. Oh no, wait, I think one person did. That was Archvile, and that's how he got to the boss.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It is possible to do it with 0 shops. It's just really rough. And Poexel is learning the fun that is trying to get through Mars and the laser robots.
To tell the truth, it usually takes a lot of bullets to blow up a planet.
This is true.
Ooh, Poexel gets an upgrade. He's going for the health.
Yeah, he is 1 hit from death. He has to go for the health.
Yeah,
It's not very much health,
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 hits.
but it might be enough to let him get some more information on the stage.
Yeah, simply
which
put,
is
learning
important.
about a stage is good.
I think he's finally starting to learn that the robots shoot at your vertical height.
I think so. It's like once you can figure out how to get them locked so that they miss you, it helps quite a bit. You're not going to be able to get them all to miss you, but a few of them at least. Oh no, Poexel! That was his first death, though. That's fine.
However, it's worth noting that both Tetsuya and Adamant Archvile are doing quite well in stage 4 so far.
Tetsuya is using the fire-breathing dinosaur. not dragon. Even though he does fly. It's assisted flying. Yeah, it's... Doesn't have wings, everybody.
Alright, well, Adamant Arcvile got his first item, and he's only taken 1 hit, so he's doing really well so far.
Nice.
I mean, Superman has a very impressive set
Oh
of
no,
lungs to be able to fly
Tetsuya!
out in space like that. I mean, that's just how rock paper scissors rolls sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It's name of the game.
Cut, smashed, or suffocated.
I'm just trying to think. You know, Superman can fly in space. He can spin around a planet and turn back time. Dooley would be better trying to convert Superman to his side rather than killing him, you know?
That first Superman movie does that.
It's another Buster laser, so that's another piercing laser. I think we might actually see a act clear at this point.
Yeah. There is still some stage after the laser, and that's definitely the most dangerous part, though.
But if he continues to face ram various things coming from behind.
Just so you know, by the way, Puexel has gotten into a pretty good habit of staying up at the top in order to bait the robots.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job baiting the robots now. I don't know if that's his first or second shot, but he has a pretty decent amount of health.
That was the second one.
Oh, that's really good amount of health for the second shot, then.
And with this weapon, there's a good possibility he could even make it to the boss. Ooh, Tetsuya taking a death right there.
Tetsuya gets hugged just by the boss to death.
Yeah,
not
so he
too surprised.
Not only did he make it to the boss second, but he didn't get as many hits as Adamant Arcvile did. So he's pretty definitively in second there, although it looks like Puexel could overtake him if he does better against the boss.
We'll have to see. Puexel just needs to get used to dodging the space mice. They're like biker mice from Mars, you know?
Now that was a...
Yeah, you know, they're not...
Only
there, but they're not
Dana
really
classics.
as cool as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they're imitating.
No, they are not.
I mean...
They're not the,
how do you even ride a bike on Mars?
I mean, this game does take the term let's rock and ride very literally with rock, paper, scissors. Oh no, yeah, Puexel just got hammered by... Oh, okay! Arcvile beat the boss. Now you get to see some of the best
past
ever.
easy levels, but now it goes real...
Oh no! To Loop 2.
Yeah, this is Loop 2. Everything's faster and takes more hits. So now I'm going to reveal something. If you thought Stage 4 was bad, Stage 8 is so much worse. Because imagine everything, but it takes at least twice the hits.
Uh-oh.
So basically the planets, you can't destroy them in time. I have tried using two charge shots on them, and that doesn't destroy them.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh no.
Basically, you must have the power-ups.
Oh yeah, I made it to the boss like on 1 hit of health, and I think I got both power-ups in the stage that attempt. It was bad. Stage 3 is doable, but is also really obnoxious because everything takes more hits. I didn't find stages 1 and 2, or 5 and 6 that much harder than their Loop 1 counterparts. I just had to, you know, shoot stuff more often.
It looks like Puexel has a laser, and that's going to be pretty huge for this part of the level.
Yeah. I mean, just getting those items in general is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
He is kind of hugging the left, which is not the greatest idea with all the enemies that come from the left. Like, I can understand why he's left, why you'd want to be left-ish, so you can react to everything that's coming from the right, but you really don't want to be too far to the left so you can actually react to stuff that's coming from the left side of the screen.
Indeed.
Okay.
So Tetsuya gets shot down again.
Oh, Tetsuya. It happens to everybody, you know. Puexel going for luck and gets the luck. Which weapon is he going to go for? The laser again. This could get him to the boss.
Yeah, laser's a good choice.
Face ramming the planet, not so much.
He is currently in third. However, if he makes it to the boss, that would solidify his third, and if he gets to the boss and manages to beat it, then that would put him in second. And Admin Arcvile going on to stage 6. Not too surprising, as I said before, stages 5 and 6 really aren't that much harder than stages 1 and 2, in my opinion. It's really stages 7 and 8 that are just super obnoxious.
Basically, you thought stages 3 and 4 were bad.
Yeah. Now try them when Superman is actually the Man of Steel.
Oh no!
You figured out how alloys work.
Poexel took another death there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is a really rough section. However, my old Mike seems to be getting closer to that section, and he has a lot of life, so he might be able to make it there too.
He's gonna hop into this hot air balloon real quick. I'm glad there's a hot air balloon in space, you know?
Poor my old Mike. Loses the, Rochambeau.
It's so dumb. With something as critical as shops, how can they leave it up to rock, paper, scissors? It's dumb.
That's the Dooley
Because
day.
Dooley.
Oh, because Dooley, okay. Does it,
Yeah.
like, does this dinosaur in the cartoon or whatever actually play a lot of rock, paper, scissors? Is that, like, his jam?
I would assume
I don't know.
so. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, neither have I. Although it's worth noting that the NES Dooley that NPC and I played doesn't have rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, good.
It's just blatantly unfair and trolly.
Oh, it's bad.
That is
Yeah, it's
Dooley
very
Bravo Land, the sequel, after all.
So, what console is the third Dooley game for?
Master System.
Uh-oh.
It is amazingly enough not a port of the MSX version, but rather a different interpretation of an equally terrible...
I do want you to know, though, it does have rock, paper, scissors.
It does.
And Admin Arcvile is on to stage 7. So, I'm not surprised that he's taking big lead here, because when you beat stage 4, stages 5 and 6 are pretty trivial, but now it's stage 7, and this is where the game just starts getting really obnoxious.
Oh, everything takes so many hits.
Exactly. Like, even those little planes are taking 2 or 3 hits, which is actually really critical, because when you were able to clear them out one hit, it was very easy to clear them out, but now that it takes multiple hits, you can't always clear them out in time, so not only are you going to have a swarm of bullets coming your way, you're going to have a swarm of planes bobbing up and down coming your way.
It also means that missing any charge shots are really painful, because you need every one of your shots to hit.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but you've also got enemies from behind. Yeah, so, were you able to beat this game, Mike?
No, I only tried once, and once I got to stage 4, I was like, I could try this again, or I could do something else, and I decided to do something else. Poexel tried an interesting strat there. He went to the right of the robots. The problem is the robots were still hitting them as they were leaving, so...
And then the planets,
really
as soon as they appeared, smacked him in the face.
I think he was more just ramming the planets.
Yeah.
That actually probably would have worked if he had had a lot more health before trying it.
Yeah. So, Admin Arcvile, despite how much more obnoxious Stage 7 is holding up pretty well so far.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's a respectable amount of health at this point.
Yep.
Indeed.
And he managed to get a laser. This is pretty good.
Oh, well, okay then.
Escalating, I have no clue, because I game overed in Stage 8 twice, I want to say. And then I ran out of continues. I didn't feel like getting back up there.
So, I game overed in Stage 4 just repeatedly and decided, you know what? Mike is better at this sort of game than I am.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of run and gun-ish, so it is a bit up my alley. And you saw what happened with Final Zone 2 the other day. I think at least one of these players will beat the game. Nope.
Yeah.
And RBW, I think, saw me play that RPG Limit Break, so
did.
it's not like I was lying about my progress or anything.
No, you did fine in it. It's just that, not everyone's as good as you, Mike.
Wow. Yeah, Mike, you're just too good.
It's really just run and guns. If you give me baby games with really stupid solutions to puzzles, then that defeats me pretty hard. Although Dooley games at least give close matches, so there is that.
Oh yeah.
I think if we just give baby games to anyone, they are terrible.
Oh, Xexanoth, I'm glad you played through the rest of the game. It's definitely worth playing through. Not only is it a pretty decent game, but the cutscenes are so good.
Okay, stage 8. Stage 8 for Adamant Archvile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good luck.
This is where I really started dying. I might have game overed in stage 7 once, but I definitely went through almost all of my lives. All my continues in stage 8.
Yeah, you have to use the charge shots from what I'm seeing.
You don't have to, but yeah, it's just
so much without it.
No, you can still kill without it. As you can see, he's still killing. It's just like you just have to make sure your shots land because this game has a low shot limit.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's just a point, like when the planets and the robots start coming, you just have to start dodging things, and there's just times where you're just gonna have to take hits. Like you just have no choice. As Admin Archvile, he's learning that the planets are real planets now.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, they're not made of cardboard anymore. They're real.
Lord Dalek TV asks how many stages are there. My response is, I have them winning if they can complete the second loop, which is, say, stage 8.
It wouldn't shock me if this was the last stage in the game. Although the game looped again, that would be really stupid, because then everything would start taking a really dumb amount of hits to kill.
Mind you, it is kind of a bootleg game, so you never know.
So I haven't been paying attention to my own mic screen. Has he made it to the boss yet?
No.
I believe he has died to the boss.
Oh, you think he has?
Okay. So that would mean he's in 3rd. Unless if you consider a boss, him hitting the boss more if he's done so, more
I'm not even going to worry about hits on the boss.
Yeah.
Kata says that he has not seen the boss on my own mic, so I am corrected.
Yeah, so the only way you're going to clear stuff in this stage is you go in a shop and get the laser. But as you can see, Adamant Archvile is already bleeding, and it's only the first shop, so he's not even that far into the stage. So unlike the other times where I'm like, oh, this player is doing fine.
I was pretty sure it was the second shop.
That was the second shop.
Oh, it was the second shop. I'm sorry. He's definitely not doing fine life, and now he's fighting Robot Army.
Oh, that's a death.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be the wall for a while.
Yep. Like, I don't think Admin Archvile has game overed at all until then, because he had 3 continues left, and I think this game gives you 3 continues, so...
That is correct.
And Quexel is on to stage 3. I think this is really the playthrough that everybody needs to do well.
Oh, yeah. If they don't beat stage 4 fairly quickly, I'm not 100% sure they can even catch up to Admin Archvile just because of the auto-scroller in stage 7.
Yeah.
But at the very least, if they want to make definitive progress and lock in a second place, then they definitely need to beat stage 4 on this playthrough. So Escalating, he does have 3 credits, which is a lot of room, but this stage is just so unfair. It's unbelievable how unfair it is.
And as a reminder for scoring, all of these players have 12 points, so they must get 1st or 2nd if they want a chance to enter the bracket stage.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Yagama, thank you for that huge host. Come on in and enjoy dinosaurs in space. That's really all we want in life. I'm my gosh, if we could bring dinosaurs back and launch them into space, like, I would die a happy man.
Well, there's the next sci-fi original movie.
So wait, you said that your dream was to have a Color Dreams Korean port MSX. What if that Color Dreams port MSX was launching dinosaurs into space?
Ooh.
Would you just, like, have a happiness overdose and die of happiness?
Maybe I'd live forever in happiness. How about that? I would become immortal if that happened.
Oh no, that was
I welcome
loss on the
immortality.
second shop.
Yeah, it looks like Adam and Arkvile is going to be in a bit of a rough situation here.
Yeah, not surprising, and he's not even on Robot Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes the Robot Army.
Yeah.
They're here to take care of business.
Like I said, my progress promptly stopped here. I was able to make it to the boss, I think, twice. But both times I was one hit away from death, and that boss is just really hard to dodge.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the yawn there.
Whoa, Mr. Criticizing us for being tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is I'm
that.
always tired. I just...
Oh, okay, so we should be tired more. is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you slackers having energy. What the crap is this?
Coffee, mostly.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Tetsuya's back to stage 4.
Oh, wow, that's actually a really good strat against the blimp boss.
Oh, yeah. So, really, the players in this game need to take first or second if they want to make it to the bracket. Adamant
Yeah.
Arkvile has a pretty strong hold on first, but who could take second?
It's definitely a lock on first, but second is up for grabs, and that's what
Yeah,
everyone's
definitely.
shooting for now.
It would be tough for Mayo Mike, because he has to make really fast progress through stages 1 through 4. And I'm not 100% sure if it's possible, but it's definitely possible for both Tetsuya and Poexel. However,
Yes.
I would say if they game over twice, then there's no chance. Because stage 4 does take a little while.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say Mayo Mike. This would be Mayo Mike's last run, really. He can definitely make it in 10 minutes, but he needs to beat stage 4 pretty much first try.
Yeah, and that's asking a lot. Speaking of first try, Edmund Arkvile definitely not on his first try in space, and is really suffering. And
He's got a laser,
good
though.
shot luck, though. There's that at least, but he's 2 hits away from death.
Oh, 1 hit away from death. Hey, Poexel is moving on to stage 4. Stage 4 is definitely up for grabs at this point.
Yeah. It's really whoever can beat the stage 4 boss first is definitively going to be in second.
Oh, yeah.
Because stages 5 and 6 are quick progress.
It looks like Tetsuya lost shopping. Not the happiest feeling on Earth.
No. Fortunately,
It's
in stage 4, it's more manageable than it is in stage 8. In stage 8, when you lose the shop, you feel real bad.
Yeah, but it's like trying to go to Einstein Bagels and I want one of your hash brown bagels, and they're like, no, we got a garlic one for you. Like, garlic's okay, but I want hash browns.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, the only, analogy that I can make is that they're both shops.
Yeah, exactly. That's
about it.
That's all I'm trying to say, Mike. They're both shops.
You're an English major, and that's the analogy you can make.
Whatever,
All the
analogies
words
are
in the
dumb.
English language,
They're dumb.
To compare this to Dooley, you use hash brown bagels and garlic bagels.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? It's not like I'm expecting sense out of you.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Tetsuya is on to the boss.
Alright.
Just gotta... Oh, not
okay,
die!
He has a chance.
Nope.
It's tight. But he... Oh, no, don't stay inside. Yeah. He still has some more chances, though. It looks like the stage is roughly 2.5, 3 minutes. So he still has at least, I would say, 2 more chances.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I was slightly wrong on the 2 game overs. He can possibly have 3, but it would be really tight.
It would be, yeah. Oh my gosh, we're starting to get to the end. Quexel is not doing great on health.
Yeah. He's at garlic bagel status of health.
I know, right? You want to be a hash brown bagel.
Yeah, you want to be a hash brown bagel.
However, he is pretty close to the boss.
You want to have that flamethrower, you know, toasting all the potatoes so you can have the hash brown bagel.
Oh my gosh. That sounds great. You're making me hungry. I want a hash brown bagel now, Mike, and it's
Actually,
your fault.
A garlic bagel does sound pretty good. Like, I am a fan of garlic.
I am too. The garlic bagels are pretty okay.
Alright, so, it looks like Admin Arcvile has game over.
That is some great screaming in the Discord from Adamant Arcvile.
What is it? Let me see. That... Oh. Adamant Arcvile is not exactly thrilled with this stage. Was that a full game over? Oh.
Yep.
Yes, that was a full
Well,
game
whatever.
over.
He still takes first.
Yeah, he's still definitively first. Obviously, we're not going to tell the players that, you know, until the match is over.
He doesn't know that.
Exactly, but...
I mean, if he asked, we would tell him, but I'm not gonna go out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of hard, in a match like this, it's kind of hard to tell how you feel, because, you know, he did beat the fourth boss, but it did take him his second set of lives to do so.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he might have felt like someone else, you know, beat the fourth boss first, or something like that. Or,
Absolutely.
and maybe they were able to get to stage 8, because it's hard, you know, you can only determine your own progress, and you can't really, you know, determine others, but, and so you really want to focus on your own game, but that's sometimes hard when, you know, you want to do well, and then you can start second-guessing yourself and thinking, oh, you know, maybe someone else is ahead of me, something like that. I remember during my Dooley match, I was kind of in between, I'm definitely losing, and maybe I'm doing okay.
Alright, Tetsuya is taking another shot at the boss.
Nice.
And he has more health this time. And he is taking the smarter strategy of not being right in the boss's face. The problem is he's not really getting any hits in, but he's also learning some information about the boss, which is that it pretty much just follows you.
I mean, honestly, he just needs to kill the boss, and
Exactly.
that'll cement second, so at this
Yeah.
point, taking it slow and steady might just be the right path.
Oh no, I agree. But he does also want to get hits in while being slow and steady. However, it looks like he's doing a very good job so far.
I feel like Quexel, at this point, honestly, the sooner you die, the sooner you can start your next playthrough.
Yeah, he's in dire straits right now.
And now he's dead. And Tetsuya finishes stage 4.
Yep.
All right.
He's definitely in second.
Now it goes real hard ones.
Now it goes real hard one.
I love it. Yeah, I think that's going to be first and second for Adamant Arcvile and Tetsuya. In theory, Quexel could at this point, but...
So here's the problem. Even if Quexel beats the boss in this attempt, he'd still be minutes behind Tetsuya, and Tetsuya would likely be in stage 6 at that point, because stage 5 and 6 are not that much harder than stages 1 and 2.
Yeah, but his computer could also explode right now, and then Quexel could take second. You never know, Mike. It's Kusogr4nde. They're playing this game on their computer, and they have to keep it going.
Are you saying his computer could be raisin bageled, to use Brosenta analogy?
Oh, that's bad, Mike. That you don't go there.
Oh, I went too far in my bagels.
You went too far in your bagel analogies. Yeah.
I don't know how you could possibly be going too far when you're not even talking about real bagels.
I'm talking about real bagels.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, maybe instead of the Dooley hierarchy, we're gonna have the Einstein Bros bagel hierarchy.
Oh my gosh. Mike, don't make me make these decisions. It's so hard.
Alright, well, it looks like I was maybe slightly off, because it looks like Tetsuya's actually lost a lot of health in Stage 5, but I think he's just really trying to rush. He even skips the shop. That might come back to bite him, but I think even if Puexel beats the boss, there's just not enough time to get to the boss of this stage, so he's pretty much locked in second.
I think you're probably right, yeah.
Yeah, I am in agreement there.
It's understandable. There's less than 2 minutes left to the match, so I can understand why Tetsuya rushed to the boss. Better to get to the boss than to, take too much time and not get to the boss.
Yep.
Well, so you got to the boss and died. Puexel's once again up to the robot storm, and is just taking plants to the face.
It happens to all of
Okay.
us,
Actually, speaking of, our all-important bagel analogies and tier list,
Really?
RBW, you're a New Yorker, aren't you?
Yep.
So you would know all about bagels.
Oh no.
Hence my comments.
Okay, what is your favorite bagel in the world?
My favorite bagel in the world?
Yes, the whole wide world of New York.
Define-
If you
What do
had
you mean
to...
by that? Like, what's the best bagel place, or...
No,
What-
your favorite flavor of bagel. I need to know your...
flavor of bagel?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
you
the...
really can't go wrong with an everything bagel.
I mean, yes, you're right, but have you ever had a bagel that was just so out of this world that you're like, I'll never experience bagels the same again?
No, because I live in New York.
Okay, well, that's
Another point
time. That's it. The match is over.
And you got it right on time, too.
Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and take a look at this right now. It looks like Kate is calling Adamant Art Violin first, Tetsuya second, Puexel third, and Mayo Mike in fourth. That is what we have. That was certainly an experience, and people are saying in Discord, I have so many questions.
And what was that? To which I'm responding, that was Baby Dinosaur Dooley.
Okay, I'm checking right now to see if Adamant Arcvile wants to come and celebrate with us. That was certainly a match, let me tell you what. It's not a game that I think I would necessarily enjoy, but for the MSX, is it necessarily... Yeah, it's Kusogr4nde. Yeah.
Of course it is.
I mean, it's definitely Kusogr4nde. It's probably not the worst MSX game, though.
Oh, definitely not. I'm sure Tina has a huge inventory.
Yeah, Tina has really been mining those MSX games.
Oh, yeah.
Adamant Arcvile's pretty angry. I was so close to beating this!
He was.
It's true,
He was.
Well, it looks like Adamant Arcvile will likely be joining us in voice. Ah, there we go. Hello there, Adamant Arcvile, and congratulations today.
Oh, that was bad.
Uh-oh.
Not the worst thing we played on your show, but man, was that bad.
So what was bad about it? Because it looked like an absolute
Everything.
joy. I mean, I'm lying. It didn't look like an absolute joy.
I mean, the first 2 levels weren't too bad. You could just, hold down the fire button and just start mashing your way through that. Once you got to the once you got to the space levels, to the actual shmup sections, that's where the court came out and the dam just flooded. Just, your hitbox is a lot bigger than you think it is, so... Oh, and yeah, as Kate's saying in the group chat, in order to actually get your items, it's all luck. There's no trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to Alex Kidd your way to getting items. That's primarily how you do it.
Yeah. It's all... Yeah.
No, go ahead. No, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's just when crucial items are completely luck for you, it's just hard to deal with that.
I found a 70% of the chance time trick that worked for me, where all you do is just mash the fire button the moment you get in the shop, and more often than not, it'll pick the right thing for you.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like this is one of those games where if you were to take it really slowly and try to do a test of it, it'd be a lot easier than it looks. But yeah. Last level was absolutely the worst.
Yeah, I got up to that point. It's real bad. I got up to the boss twice and I only had 1 hit left, so I died.
I managed to beat the first boss, but once at the second point, the harder ones, as the game calls it.
Oh yeah, everything just has way too much health. Just so much health.
They just doubled the HP and they doubled the amount of enemies, so now you get to look forward to that instead. Which is why halfway through I gave up just going for health or anything, just go get the laser. That has the most damage you can get.
Yeah.
Just go get the laser, use that instead. Don't bother with anything else.
Oh yeah.
As I said before, bootleg Superman is the Man of Aluminum in the first loop, but he turns into the Man of Steel in the second loop.
I think you mean the Supermen, because there was more than one.
Oh, that's true.
In fact, it got so bad that on the second loop, they all started melding into one.
Oh no. You know what?
Super Legion.
Still, super congrats on how you did. I'm happy that we got to see one person make it through the first loop. You almost beat the second loop. You were so close.
Yeah, you were really close.
Technically, I am a schizophrenic, so 1 people still counts.
You
Oh my
almost beat
gosh.
the game outright. You were really close.
Yeah, I
You were so
noticed that.
close.
I was just... It's a good thing my mic wasn't on for this, because I was screaming a lot of obscenities.
Well, that's okay. That's why we allow you on after to talk.
I called that dragon some words I regret.
Well, thanks. Anything you want to say before we have you take off?
This game was still better than Brilliant Bob, I'll give you that.
Oh
I'd
no.
rather pull out my nails with the actual nail plier than play Brilliant Bob again.
Yeah, I can't necessarily blame you.
I can't.
Yeah, that game looked bad.
This game was still playable. This game, it still had mechanics that you could wrap your head around. Brilliant Bob, it was just, oh, you know how to play Mario platformers? Do you really know how to play Mario platformers? Oh, you don't. Well, too bad. Just die.
Yeah, it was rough, but hey, you still did pretty good in that match despite all the death.
Oh, God. I have never been as mad at a video game as I have during Brilliant Bob. Just don't play it. I know it's not even on sale on Steam anymore. You had to find a copy for me.
Oh yeah.
To play it.
Well.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and let you go then. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck. You're in the runnings to get to the bracket.
All right.
Sweet. And thank you, Mike and Wizard, for coming and joining us.
no
Thank
problem.
you, Mike, Tetsuya, and Pixel for putting up with this garbage with me.
Oh yeah, they all did a pretty dang good job.
It doesn't matter how far you got, we all suffer together, and that's what really matters.
So, thank you so much, and I'll see y'all later.
See y'all later.
Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I'm Brosentia, and I am here. I want to give a thank you to Yagamoth for that huge raid, Ameli-san for subscribing.